Hello and welcome back to Zacecraft. I've finally decided to come back to it after trying to record episodes and deleting the footage because it wasn't very good. We're in another spectator episode because in the meantime I've done a lot of things that you won't have seen. Last time you saw me, I think I died in the nether at a blaze spawner. That gear got lost. So I just want to quickly go through some of the things that I've done during this period of being away. I now have villagers. I don't have many of these types. I need to get more of these types, but I now have every single villager um, that every single book trade for tools. We'll get back to that in a moment. Tools, armor, and sword, and bow. No, actually, I just did that recently. Now, they will come into play in a moment because I lost all my gear again. So I lost all my gear, re-geared, and then lost it in lava. And I will show you why I lost it later on. Now, this contraption is a little bit unneeded, which is a real word, because I don't actually have iron golems spawning right now, I don't think. But what this does is they come in here, either I use a lead or I just piss them off. They come in here, I run through here, they follow, they get hit. They hit this tripwire, which activates the water, which pushes them to here. Then they get killed with the magma block. Takes about 3 to 4 weeks, depending on traffic. They drop into here, and I collect the items. This is a trident bush, and bone meal it, and they just pop out. A lot like the 2 high. That's a hole. That's a hole. This whole area, apart from some of it, because that's a real sentence, now has magma blocks surrounding it. This is my dual sheepificator 906. What happens is will you be quiet please while I'm talking? Can you just shut up please? Can you just shut up? Can you just quiet please? So it's a dual system. There's a water dispenser here, and press the button, which I can't because I'm in spectator. They float up so I can feed them, and they'll breed, and then entity cramming will get them. And also this one, all this area is grass, so that one that stood on also turns to grass. They eat it, and as they eat it, it turns to dirt. And I use the same technique that the Impulse and Tango used on the Hermitcraft sheep farm. So it'll register the thing, activate that, shear them, and it'll all go into this one, which I've emptied because of reasons. I needed to trade, so I get the wool to trade with the block over there. This is a breeder, killer, entity crammer. Press the button. They're all out. These guys are stood on a hopper, so it just goes straight into the. This I had to put a hopper minecart in, so then I could keep the grass blocked there, roughly. It's roughly there. It's about and it all goes into this one. Yep. That's the chicken. I don't know if I suffocate them, or I think they suffocate now. Yeah. So I can get the drops for trading. No, I'll just put that in there. Cool. There we go. I see. Look, it dropped it. And it all goes in here. All floors underneath. There's extra storage underneath. There's chests, then hoppers, and then it goes into here. And there is a drip dropper. Shooting the items into here. I have AFK'd overnight, and got all this. So I will need to sort it here. There's no redstone suggestion item into here. I AFK overnight, and the fence that is wood probably got hit by lightning, so it's a bit slightly very on fire, slightly very much. So I have nether brick fences, and I'm going to replace the entire lot. Not so that I can be bothered to do that, but that's what we need to do. Welcome back. So I finished doing half of it because I can't be bothered. Because you know you gotta the crouching and the moving slow and no. I replaced as much as I could be bothered, and there you go. Feel free to bring it up in future episodes when it sets on fire and then it does some major damage. So on with the update to the update tour. We now have a automated bamboo. Trouble is, it needs a lot of bone meal, and I don't have a lot of bone meal. I think I had enough to half fill all of these, and that's gone. But I have got plus whatever's in the hoppers and the hopper minecarts. Very simple. It's that whole bone meal them up. When they get to that tall, I put one on that side as well in case that runs out and doesn't work. So it hits the observers, activates them. That sends a quick pulse which pushes that glass block into the observer, and then that fires. But because it's a sticky piston, but because it's moving so fast, it only pushes the block. Doesn't have time to retract the blocks. So I use that to my advantage to basically, each time it sends the signal, it will operate that, which will push the pistons. We've got a sort of like a reset button here, so when I pull the lever, that activates the observer clock, which sets the dispensers off, which are currently empty right now. But also, what I mean by reset is this observer also powers the pistons, just a one tick, one blast. So anything that's grown will be popped off, and then that can restart the growing and restart this part. So it's just a simple case of, see, that goes up, that activates that, that's popped them off, but obviously there's not, like I say, there's nothing, there's no bone, so it's not working. There's hopper minecarts underneath the dirt block, so it's like anything that lands on there will go in there, go through into the hoppers, which is at the bottom of the hopper minecarts, and go into here. I could potentially, possibly, now I've just thought about it, connect those also to this, so then when this pops the sugar cane off, when I can jump up there, it also sends a signal to this part, which then also pops off, so anything that grows in the meantime I could get just in a little extra bit, but at the moment I'm not doing anything with it, so I don't need to do that, but it would help a little bit while I'm waiting to regrow my bone meal. With this farm being, this little setup being quite lucrative, I had to set up 2 chests. Like I said, this is my bone meal collection right now. So I've got 2. Anything, any extra potatoes, because I'm not really using them right now, go in here to help get extra bone meal. Just as a warning, if there are any small children within earshot, could you please cover their ears or put headphones on for the next few minutes whilst I discuss something that is going to be important, maybe controversial to some people. So cover them, and I will give you a few seconds to pause whilst you get headphones, cover the ears of little ones. Why the fuck can you not put poisonous, shitty potatoes in a composter? It is like the only thing they're good for. That is what you would do in real life. Why not? You've had like 2 updates or whatever since these were introduced. Why? It's stupid. Look. You would just put them in there. They don't even do anything. You just eat them and then they get poisoned. Who wants to deliberately poison themselves? Stupid. Fucking idiots. You can now let the little ones back into the room and or remove the headphones. So for the benefit of the little ones, what we do with poisonous potatoes is we throw them there because they're pointless. boom, 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 and you get the idea with that. Right, so I'd like to bring you back into a broken farm of mine where it's a swamp biome, this is the main area that the slimes can spawn because I've taken out everything else. I believe I'm missing a slime block in that row, so it's kind of thrown everything to pieces. So let's just try activate. Yep. Right. What's that there for? Right. So this punched some of the wall out, and we might just have to completely rebuild it. Yeah. Don't need to get rid of that. I'll just get rid of all this and replace it soonish. Right, so is that going to hit that? We'll just assume it will, and that'll be fine. So there we go. There we go. We need to get up there. No, I said we need to get up there. Yeah. We need one of these bad boys. No, we don't need to get up there. We need to go down here and do that. Okay, I've got to spend another 25 minutes trying to get up this axe. There we go. There should be some sort of unmovable block. Did I have one? Do I have one? No, I don't. Right. Let's plonk that there. So hopefully, if I get this wrong, and there we go. Right. So all things happened is oh, that guy, what's he? He looks like he's from the music video for Let's Get Physical. Let's get physical, demonetized. I'm joking, then, not monetized. But I don't want to get copyright strike. Will you fuck off? Thank you for successfully fucking off. Right, I want to knock this down, and this is something that I hope someone can help with. Not knocking this down, but the next part I'm going to say. I don't know where the best AFK spot in this whole... I don't know where the AFK spot in this is all the items and mobs you see. Like all the mobs generated here are from me just being in my base. Like you know, towards this end of the base. There's no I haven't really AFK'd here. I've AFK'd in my little hut where all my items are, but in terms of AFK specifically for here, I've not done that yet. I understand the basics of mob spawning and distances and that, but I don't really know. You know. So if someone would like to tell me, I would be very appreciative. So what I think happened to destroy the farm in the first place, or partially destroy the farm, was the fact that Enderman dropped blocks down. So if someone would like to direct me into the location of one of those data packs or whatever it is that makes Enderman holding invisible shit, or son of a bitch. So now we need to go get some bushes. Thought occurred to me about why I get so many Endermen around, and my unprofessional guess opinion is because the rest of the area is not like completely spawn proof, but it is enough where I don't get as many mobs, like regular mobs. So maybe they just spawn close and then teleport in, and that's why I'm getting a lot. But I ain't got a fucking clue. I just know it's pissing me off. At this rate, it would probably be better to go to the end. There'd probably be less Enderman in the end. So we got to not do that. Hey. And that sends them, and if obviously at night, if there was any mobs, there would be. The thought just occurred to me. Give me a second. Yeah, so that's stopping it. That's alright. We need that back there, that back there. We take that off, that off. If I just have the observer here. I don't know what I was doing the last. So we have the observer here. Yeah. Into a block. Into that. Into that. Maybe a bit of a delay just in case. So that's going to notice that that's hit that. That's going to loop around. See? You can also see the thing operating. So the daylight sensor powers that, which is an observer clock, which just repeatedly kicks that up and down. Right, so I think I've got a system that's going to work. I just will this do the same as the trapdoor. If it does, then I know what I'll do. Yep. Right, so what we'll do is, we'll not need that. We'll need that, and that. Right, I've just picked everything up. So, we need this block to make that continuously run. So, if we put the sticky piston that we had, if we put it there, and put the, nope, and put this on top of it, when it's night time, that'll be down. So if we changed it to whatever that was, yeah, that's and then we'll change it back. When it goes night time, that'll push that down. Pushing that down will trigger the observer on that. Is that right? Yeah? Night time comes, because that'll be sat there, so that'll push that, that'll set it going, and then when it comes back, this will be activated. That'll be pushed down, it'll light it up, it'll send it, it'll come back, and is this not a cobblestone generator, an actual stone generator? Now, this took a lot of messing around because I wasn't quite sure on the logistics of where the water to the lava needed to be. But it seems that flowing water with lava falling on it creates actual stone. The iron farm. I can't remember whose video it was. It was someone who'd got a video of someone's got a design of someone else's design. I am terrible at this. I need to fix it actually. This is also what I did after the lightning. I brought wall and they escaped. So I need to do this. That block is called Gat-a-Man. Gat-e-Man, which is just name tag backwards. So, yep, he's in there. That was sorted. We fixed it. Wait, I didn't fix it very well. Right, so that goes there, so I can see them. Right back now, and when that guy had his full night's sleep. There, thank you. So when that guy's had his full night's sleep, he will be scared into creating 9 golems. Now this is a design, like I say, I got off YouTube, but I can't remember who it was. Oh, it's already created him. There we go. And as usual, I haven't timed this out properly, so I'm just going to say thank you for watching and do all the usual YouTube business. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will be back shortly with some more Zacecraft. Thank you very much. Skibbity bop, biddy bop.